Hi, this is Munson from Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can strum through a really easy Miranda Lambert song called Mama's Broken Heart. And it starts out on the E minor chord, and the way you play E minor, first finger is going to do the A on the second fret, second finger goes to the D on the second fret, and if you strum all those together, that sounds like E minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. In the intro, we actually play just a lot of the E minor. And I know the tempo on this seems really, really fast, but if you just try doing downs just to kind of start out with, I think that's a good idea. I call that blocking randomly, if you're just doing a lot of downs. And then when your verse starts, then we do four of the E minor, or let's see, we do E minor, another E minor, another E minor, another E minor. But then we go to a B7 chord, or B dominant 7. The way you play B7, first finger goes to the D on the first fret, second finger goes to the A on the second fret, third finger goes to the G on the second fret, and the pinky goes to the high E on the second fret. And with B7, you want to play the A string to the high E string, or the skinny E string. You're trying to avoid the low E string. And then we do that 4 times, and then we go back to E minor, E minor, E minor, E minor, and then we go to B7, 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 and then E minor, and then we kind of start all over again. E minor, E minor, E minor, E minor, B7, 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 E minor, E minor, E minor, E minor, B7, 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 E minor. And then your chorus, you've got E minor, E minor, E minor, E minor, B7, 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 E minor, E minor, E minor, E minor, B7, 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 E minor, E minor, E minor, E minor. Now the only other part of the song is the bridge part, which actually just stays on E minor. So you got E minor, 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 and then E minor. And there's some places in the song actually like the bridge where you might want to just do a big down and then kind of kill the sound of the string with your right hand. Kind of just to end that phrase. So there's a couple places like that. Actually, there's one in the very first verse, the first time through. But something I like to add to this kind of thing to make it slightly more interesting is a strum pattern. Now this song actually goes by really, really fast. But one of my favorite 4/4 strum patterns, just to try and practice this, would be a down, down, up, up, down, up. So if you took the intro, for instance, and took the E minor and just tried that a lot, you'd have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And then you could do that through the verse too. You'd have down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, B7, 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 down, down, up, down, E minor, 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 down, down, up, down, B7, down, down, up, down, B7, down, down, up, down, B7, down, down, up, down, E minor. And so that's one of those places where you can try just the big down. So that might be something you want to try and add. So for the chorus, you'd have E minor, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, B7, 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 down, down, up, down, E minor, 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 down, down, up, down, B7, down, down, sounds like a very, very fast traditional country feel. And what a lot of times you would do with a country feel is a lot of times you add basses to what you've got going on. So if you took the E minor and we did the low E for the bass note, and what I like to do is a down up, although sometimes it's easier just to do it down, but if you go low E for the bass and then do a down up with your strum pattern, and then if you did the A string, that's a B note, and it's what we call the fifth of the chord, because if you had E as a 1, E, F, G, A, B is what we call the fifth. So if you did the E string and a down up, and then the A string and then a down up, and then the low E and then a down up, or the A string for the bass, down up. So if you did that for each of the chords that we were just doing with the strum pattern, the down, down, up, down, up. On our intro, you'd have E minor with the low E bass, down, up, A string bass, down, up, low E bass, down, up, A string bass, down, up, low E bass, down, up, A string bass, down, up, E string bass, down, up, A string bass, down, up, and E minor with low E bass, down, up, A string bass, down, up, low E bass, down, A string bass, down, up, low E bass, down, up, A string bass, down, up, low E bass, down, up, A string bass, down, up. And then when you get to reverse, you could do that same thing. So you'd have low E bass, down, up, A string bass, down, up, E minor with low E bass, down, up, A string bass, down, E minor with low E bass, down, up, A string bass, down, up, low E bass, down, up, A string bass, down, up. But then when you get to the B7 chord, the root of a B note is actually on the A string. That's where your B note is. So then you'd switch your bass to the A string for the bass and then do a down up. And then the fifth of a B7 chord, if you went up B, C, D, E, F, is F. And actually in this particular case it's an F sharp note. And the lowest F sharp note on the guitar is actually on the low E string on the 2nd fret. So what I like to do is I'll take the B7 chord and do the A string for the bass and then a down up. And I'll take the 2nd finger of the B7 chord and move it to the low E on the 2nd fret to play a low E bass for the F sharp note and work that for all my B7. So I'll have the A string bass, down up, move to the low E bass on the 2nd, down up, and then you gotta move back to the A string bass, down up, low E bass, down up, A string bass, 2nd, down up, low E bass, down. The weird part is you move to the 2nd finger for that other bass note. And then from there you get back to the E minor, so then you have low E bass, down up, A string bass, down up, low E bass, down up, A string bass, down up, A string bass, down up, low E bass, down up, A string bass, down up. And then when you get to the B7 chord, then you'd be going back to the A string bass on the 2nd, down up, low E bass on the 2nd, down up, A string bass on the 2nd, down up, low E bass on the 2nd, down up, A string bass, down up, low E bass, down up, A string bass, down up, low E bass, down up. So for your chorus, you'd have the low E bass, down up, A string bass, down up, low E bass, down up, A string bass, E minor, low E bass, down up, A string bass, down up, low E bass, down up, A string bass, down up. And then we get to the B7, then you're going back to the A string 2nd, down up, low E 2nd, down up, A string bass, down up, low E bass, down up, A string 2nd, low E bass 2nd, A string bass 2nd, low E bass, then you're back to E minor, E minor, E minor, E minor, B7. Part is the tempo, so you'll have to work that a lot to kind of get. That's the basics of how you can play through Mama's Broken Heart by Miranda Lambert. So good luck!